Strike Kirishima. This character's been in the game for a little bit over a year now, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like when it comes to patch notes since his release, I've barely ever seen this man pop up in patch notes, and I don't think they've ever really done anything too significant to him at all. And that's kind of shocking because this character is very manly, but also very, very strong. I've liked a few times I have seen him pop up in like the patch notes. They didn't really do anything too significant to him, right? Nothing at least that I can remember. I think the biggest thing I remember is like Season 13, the movement change, affecting every single character, but also helping him out as well, letting him kind of fly around way more freely with that movement change. But besides that, I really don't remember them doing anything to him. And this man, he's strong, man. Armored Gamma, projectile, really good damage. Wake up catch from that Gamma. Beta, block most attacks in the game, really good defense. Not to mention can also attack. Alpha as well, as I showed before, really good at movement when paired with the Beta. Just kind of make yourself go flying. Good combo move tool. Alpha into Gamma as well for some really good damage. Can also use it to extend as well. Just do like Beta, Alpha, into like a Gamma. I don't think the Gamma connected there and that got the guard break on him. But like again, just Beta, Alpha, it's like a Gamma right there for some really good damage. This character again is really, really good, and I think of like all the quirk sets we've gotten, he's the only one who hasn't been like adjusted really. Again, I feel like I've seen his name in the patch notes a few times, but it's never been anything like significant. They haven't really given him any significant like nerf, for example, any significant like buff, I feel like, besides again like the indirect buff with like him being able to fly around with the Beta, and then I guess can also like jump now with this Beta. That's something they gave him too at the same time. But other quirk sets, again, it feels like this character more or less is like immune to getting changed. But that being said, I did feel like throwing some rock today, so I'm doing just that. Now that I'm gonna be very honest, I did not feel like making a new build for him, so I'm using an old one I made with his Festival Dangerous variant. Main two tunings, we got Tech Shigaraki and also Mount Ladies. With that being said, let's get into a match and embrace the power of rock. Alright, this time me and Monoma are going to the top side of the map, with Twice landing by himself in Sky area. We did have a Nejiran landing right on top of us. I imagine he wants my rocks. Sure thing, bud. Name the game with this carry. I'm gonna take my time, max out my Gamma, get as many rocks online as I can, then max out the Beta probably. And then more or less, we keep things moving along from there. Monoma's taking damage. I can only imagine it's to the Nejire, right? I'll fly on over. Oh, they're fighting over Coda. What? I didn't even realize this was a Coda spawn. Okay. I want to knock her back. I think I knocked her out of her Gamma so she didn't activate her overhealth. If I can land a rock, that'd be nice. They save. No one saved Coda. This is going to be kind of annoying, huh? Though, I mean, one of us can shield. Okay, you're going to save it. I'll shield. Try to shield. You want to throw your life away for Coda, or you want to leave with your life? What's it going to be? How we doing this, homie? Knock her out of that. That's going to break her over shield instantly. My teammate seems to have saved Coda, and we can keep up with Nejire with this character, kind of more or less. As long as I'm hitting the Beta flights, we can keep up. Might reach her and take her down. Not quite. Looks like her teammate is incoming to try to save. Can I hit her out of that? Nah, I'm not aiming anywhere near her. And she's using that to kind of fly away now. I mean, do I want to chase you down this badly? Kinda, I guess, maybe. Stop on me. I don't think he realized I was still chasing after him. Sadly, of course, the Beta's not going to hit up there, but... Though Nagat's also... I think she realized the Nejire was low too and is now up here. Or that's her teammate. So I'll reel things back a little, because I'd rather not get headshotted and get taken down in one shot. And then we can maybe take the fight with Nagat instead, potentially. Though now I'm not... I wandered into the sun. I'm not too sure where to look, I was going to say. He's over there, they're over there. I don't know if they're fighting or not, so I'm just going to communicate that I'll be over here. From what I can see, this Nejire has not found a spot to collect herself, so let's hit the TP. She is going to fly, but this rock should maybe want to connect. No, not really. Hey, homie. Would you be so... Are you going to hit that teleporter? Is that the game plan? Am I just going to be... You in these teleporters, Nejire. You in these teleporters. Also... No. No. I'm going to hit it first, too. That's a free rock that she just gave me whenever she goes for Gamma. Nice. And then we stop the Beta heal. Okay, she never found a spot to heal up from what I can see. The issue is my Monoma's not taking a lot, so I need to definitely wrap this up. Ideally, Monoma, he can still run across the map with his cooldown swapping, so ideally he can get out of there, but in the event that he can't, we gotta go, 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 go. Twice is also down here, I think. He's doing Gamma. He seems to be fine healing. So I guess I'll turn my attention to try to keep Twice in the game instead. Take the guard break on them. Can try to catch him with the rock. Didn't really go where I wanted to, but that's okay. Stop, homie. Hit him with that. Gotta stagger him into a rock. Overhaul gives him the heal. That's fine. Ish. He's gonna block it out. I think that was a guard break on the Endeavor. Possibly on the Overhaul, too. Well, first and foremost, let me ping, just so I'm not just in this fight by myself. Then let's also get hardening activated if we can. I was gonna say, I want to definitely focus one of them out. We can get the guard break on him again. Overhaul is, in fact, flesh too, so I'm gonna keep up pressure on him a little bit. What's up, homie? Stagger him into the rock. We take down Overhaul. Again, he gave up the Overhaul heal to his teammate. I would rather you look out for the Endeavor before we get snuck, but it's fine. I'll guess I'll get robbed, I suppose. That also works. That also works a little bit. Was anyone staying on the Endeavor? Nah. I take the fact that he's up there as a nah. But I mean, that character has no movement, so our characters... I see him. I was gonna say, our characters easily chase him down, right? It's just a matter of actually finding him. Especially if he burns through all his cooldowns like that. I did not roll through that. That kind of sucks. But me not rolling through tells me where he is. Hey, homie. Unfortunately, he does get the guard break. We gotta be careful, because he is just messing me up on repeat. Ideally... Oh, ideally, we don't go down, first and foremost. But ideally, I can trust the fellas maybe to keep up pressure on the Endeavor. Again, he can't really run. However, it's a massive trust thing, right? He tried to find me, but he couldn't find me. Yeah, I'm gonna just hope that the fellas keep up pressure on him. It shouldn't be too hard to do that, and I'm just gonna collect myself down here, and then I'll rotate back up. Though it looks like he's kind of dropping, right? He went back this way. Or no, that's not even Endeavor. That's a random Deku who's now showed up. Okay. What's up, homie? Alpha into this. Take him down quite nicely. I was eyeing for Endeavor to jump down. You just kind of came out of nowhere. Oh, wait, he can clone. Go ahead. I'm going to let him clone. That's probably what he wanted to do earlier with the overhaul. I just asked for one thing, and that is the rainbows. That's all I ever asked for, is the rainbows. And then also for maybe you to take a res card, if you'd be so kind. I mean, I'm hearing the sound of attacks. I just can't tell if it's beneath me or not. I'm pretty sure people are fighting above my head. Because they're not pinging down low. So you know what? I'm going to ping up here. And I'll just see if the fellas... What's up, Aizawa? I was waiting to see where he wanted to land, but that character never lands, to be honest. He is kind of a scary character, so I just wouldn't mind taking him down, especially if it looks like he's kind of low, looking for a spot to heal, right? What's up? Bye-bye. No. No! I knew he would do it again, too, in the Endeavor. Our Endeavor friend's back. I mean, I'm just gonna have my shield out. Should block all this. How we doing this, man? How we playing this game? I actually don't know where he went, I was gonna say. Try to catch him with the Alpha, maybe? I mean, I'll take the punish there. We need to activate Harding, just so I'm taking less. On top of Revenge Assault that should be popping in a second. Because I'm just taking damage for the love of the game. Get the guard breaks. Now we got higher damage from several fronts, and we also have the healing factor from the tuning. Oh, it's on cooldown, actually. Never mind. That rock's not gonna land. We will be scaring him off. If he goes for one final hit, we can get a Gamma, I was gonna say. Ended up choking that first rock. Okay, where does body land? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, I see. He's all the way in Storm. Alright. I'm gonna collect myself, and then I'll ping this. Twice can maybe go for the clone. I pinged where he is. If Twice wants to go for it, he's right there. Unfortunately, I think... No, why did he knock him so far? I think the clone will probably end up going down in Storm. Or did he not? He might not have had the means of cloning. All the same, though. We'll just kind of keep it moving. I do have a Gamma that I can give you, but you're maxed out. Never mind. I mean, before we get screwed on over, we probably should hit the TP. I imagine... I mean, the zone kind of forces everyone to quite literally be in Sky Area, so it's about to be a very chaotic fight with all the remaining teams, right? With nowhere to really hide. He's pinging down low, I think. Or over this way. Somewhere over here? I believe you, Twice, but listen. Oh, I see down low. I mean, we'll just aim to sneak them with the beta. If this AFO wants to get a fat pull, we can act off it. If not, seems to be a decent chunk of them back this way. Just got to keep catching wake-ups. Hit him with that. He decides to give it up. I want to go around this corner and definitely activate my hardening if I can get a sec. And then next comes the new issue of just the Deku covering his Deku with his armored Alpha, contesting me with my armored Gamma, right? I am getting kind of low, so I just want to make sure we verify that, and then we need to definitely be afraid, huh? Someone could rotate over this way. I'm just going to try to collect myself here. What's up, homie? I'm good. I'd rather you cover. And then I'm going to fly myself over in this corner instead, and we're just going to collect myself here. Monoma's taking a lot. I will probably be going for what he didn't see. I'm going to go for this Team Blue. We're gonna bank that Monoma can just more or less keep himself alive. I'm also gonna put this. No, he cannot keep himself alive for the Team Blue. And he got executed. Yeah, I wish he would have just been down low with me and Twice, to be honest. I did get his tag, so we can bring him back at least. And then flee myself to a safe-ish spot. I'm gonna ping this staircase. It's not exactly a safe spot. They're gonna see this res, but I mean, it's looking like we can probably just get it off. And then try to go for a third party as well, because again, everyone's just kind of scrambling. Fire this off. Are you low? YOLO. Gamma. Ruck. In a ruck. In a ruck. I didn't hit the Bakio, but the Bakio should go down to AFO right there, along with me, possibly. We gotta be careful. The game has not blessed me with plus ultra quite yet, and they're just doing every AoE known to man in this corner. Before AFO decides to do the smart thing and go for a pull, we're getting out of there. You lived? I am so shocked that Bakio player lived. I'm actually shocked. Monoma, I'm asking you stop fighting down low because... Why? I see him going for a slam when he has -1 HP. What are we doing? Why do you do that? Why would he keep fighting down here when he has -1 HP? I got his tag. However, AFO team seeming like a threat, to be honest. I gotta worry about my backside, but like this guy and his pulls haven't seemed kind of problematic. I'm assuming we gotta go, and if Twice goes down, that'll be really bad, because that's gonna be us losing that res card I gave him earlier. Just rotate back over this way instead. Just keep on moving. Hopefully Twice. I'll ping my location, because where I'm at's looking like it's safe. He's gonna get attacked by that Deku. You know, that Deku's now made eye contact with you. A battle has started. Let's wait a sec. Did not wait nearly long enough, and I also don't know where he kind of went. Where? You want to res right here? You go for the res, I got the shield out, bro. You go for the res, I got the shield out. Your clone defends down low, I defend up high. I'm going to let you drop him loot this time, because I kind of gave up a lot of my loot to him earlier. And then I imagine, what's up, you? Take that guard break. You're Strike Bakio, right? Or are you Rapid? Beta's on cooldown, so I couldn't fly the way I wanted to, but I think I can more or less keep up with him. No, I ended up flying up top. What's up, homie? He does have plus ultra, though. That kind of sucks. In truth, I'm going to let him go because I think the bigger threats are fighting down low, right? We need to take down the big threats in the lobby. Alright, well, that's one big threat kind of taken down. Someone else over there was Flesh. I don't even know. I just got hit with a combo that I couldn't even, like, comprehend. They're kind of confirming my AFO for me. We got to be careful. I'm gonna take my own advice that I gave to Monoma. I'm getting kind of low, we're disengaging. I'm getting kind of low, we're gonna be smart. We're gonna disengage a little bit. I can try to go for a team shield. Ideally, Monoma can actually live for this group hill. I don't know if Twice gave him greens or not. I see the Deku player collect himself down low too. We can try. I tried to lead the rock where he was like walking to, but the first rock ended up missing. So, I imagine... Oh my goodness, your shield scared me. So, you're on the team with the other Strike Deku, aren't you? We'll play for a wake-up catch towards you. You're gonna go left. He did go left, I didn't catch him, and Monoma, once again, is just criminally low HP. Fling myself up this way. Thought that rock honestly was going to hit the top of that. Do I have another group hill? I don't, so they got to take care of themselves. Let's activate this, though. Try to go for this. We're going to go for a second beta slam, just immediately. And then charge this up, because he has to go for another one of his gammas. We can get the down on him. We're going to get knocked back by that Nedge Ray, but I'm just going to knock this Deku deeper in Storm and then hit him with one more rock. And be on my merry way. He still could get saved, but it looks like we're fine. Gotta keep on repositioning just a little bit and collect myself if I can. Nice down. He is kind of low, and it looks like Nejire, yeah, I was gonna say he is kind of low, so I mean his down might come at the cost of his life, right? Unfortunately, we have lost our Monoma player again, but it looks like a lot of them are down this way. I'm just gonna keep on slamming. We gotta catch his wake at one upon a time. There it is. Next comes the hard part, confirming this. With Nagant nearby. 233 HP. I'm going to throw a rock and activate plus ultra. Because of the angle, I can't see Nagant, but it's fine. Do you want to throw your life away trying to save him? Just to the right. She wants that res card super badly. Can I get it? We do get it. So we know this Nagant, we know this team we're up against is already down a player. I'm not going to waste time. We're going to try to get the res off on our Monoma and hope that he can just stay alive a little bit. I'll ping the loot that's nearby. Hopefully the clone covers me. I imagine Nagant's going to be collecting herself. And they could have a res card themselves. I need to pop this group hill, actually, because Twice is taking a fight. You need to get down to Twice as fast as you can and back him up. with the raid boss Nagant, if you will. What's up? I mean, it's a matter of just landing rocks when she goes for beta, right? That's gonna be the easiest rocks for me to go for. Whenever she goes for that beta first, that's a snipe shot at me. That sucks. Also, I think did I hear Nejire? Is it not a 3v1? Go for the slam. It is Nejire. Nejire's inbound. Yeah. I don't know where our Monoma is either. He's not really helping us in this fight right now. I gotta tag out to try to collect myself while also just avoiding getting snuck by her. Set up this. Set it up again. That was a free rock. Okay, I'll take the second free rock. She went for 2 betas. Got the down on her, so it's just us and this Nejire. Just gonna keep an eye on her body from out here. They might have res Deku, I guess. What the heck? Let's have this set up. They did res Deku. Deku's behind, DPSing me. Which means they'll probably have another res card for Nagant. We need to down this Nejire right here, right now. Right here, right now, this Nejire cannot be allowed to live. Thing is, I can't focus her and focus Deku at the exact same time. She's up top healing. Overeating that. Yeah, this is getting kind of bad. I need to get to a spot where I can collect myself. I just don't know where the Deku is, and that's kind of scary. So I'm going to where he is because it seems like he's safe. Can you cover me from behind? Twice is here. They're gonna res that Nagant is the issue, and it looks like Deku's now here. This fight's just kind of dragging out, and I'm just worried that they might have another res card for Nagant to really just make this take forever. Sounds like Deku's still up top, right? I'm gonna trust them to Nejire, then maybe look for Deku, possibly. Just so we can get momentum on our side again, but I'm not... I see him. Can sneak him. Sadly, that's not gonna land. It's the Nejire, that's the problem. I see her, I see her. I'll go for Nejire, I'll go for Nejire. That's gonna hit us, yep. I have to deal with both of them looking at me. She's trying to drop him some loot. We need to just focus down this Nejire. She's actually super low. I just don't know where she just went to right there. Yeah, nah, I just don't know where she went to. That sucks. And as much as I want to keep up pressure, we gotta collect ourselves. We gotta be smart. As much as I want to keep up the pressure on her, Deku's trying to black whip up top. We can, I guess, if we down this man, we can just get all eyes on Nejire. He went down low. I'm running out of shields. We're gonna have to go into Storm in a second. I hear her beta activating. We're gonna go into Storm for a little bit of a refresh with some loot. Looks like they're fighting all down low. What's up? Sneak the Deku. They did res Nagant from what I can hear. Yeah, worst case scenario. Trying to keep up pressure on Deku. Try to just gel him. They down our Monoma again. But that's just going to be a it is what it is type situation. We're going to have to see if we can confirm this on the Deku. Hopefully Twice can confirm himself. They might have another res card. Knock her out of that. Start throwing the rocks. Nagant should be tagging in pretty soon. There's Nagant behind me. I got 2 of them kind of more or less looking at me, though it looks like Twice is also taking some damage. Probably going to be going down here in a sec. Better be careful. Yeah, we just let them res. I tried to do everything in my power, but it's just, I couldn't do it all. I just couldn't do it all. Alright, sadly Twice, he could not clutch it up. Yeah, I knew what needed to be done. We had the advantage. It was a 3v2. I was trying to either stay on the Deku or try to stay on the Nejire. And just avoid, as long as, because we have the number game, as long as we have somebody on one of them at all times, they never get a res off. Unfortunately, one of them got a res. I'm assuming it was Nejire, because I don't think I was looking at her at the time. I think I was trying to chase after the Deku. So yeah, one of them ended up getting a res off, and it was just... It just wasn't ideal. It wasn't ideal. We had the advantage. We just didn't really make full use of the advantage we had, sadly. Still, though, Strike Kirishima, 10 KOs, 8,000 damage. This man, he is still hitting hard. Even without necessarily doing, like, the really good Strike Kiri combos that decimate your HP. And just kind of throwing a rock, a rock, a rock, a rock. He just does a lot. He just does a lot. The wake-up pressure is super strong with the beta and the rocks. He still can just do the simple combos of just doing, like, an alpha tap into, like, a beta into, like, a gamma. He has the movement with the alpha, flinging himself with the beta as well. He just has a lot going for him, man. This character is very, very strong. With that being said, though, let's keep things going in the next match. Alright, well, this time around, me and Deku, we have a relatively safe looting chance downtown. Toga decided to go shopping mall by herself, and a lot of people did land there with her. So I'm gonna hope that she can take care of herself. Name the game, max out the gamma, get all the rocks that I can, then max out the beta, and then more or less go from there. I mean, I can hear very clearly. We have Momo cannons going out. We have a bunch of people kind of fighting nearby. I think they're all fighting above me. In this room, I might, if I get lucky, I can max out my Gamma here. Yeah, I definitely can max out my Gamma, so I mean, I'm down to take a fight and maybe third party the people above and just kind of see what I can do. I'm gonna get this box open and make that happen. I'll communicate to my Deku because he's the only one nearby. But yeah, I'll go to third party. If it doesn't go too well, I'll try to disengage. If not, well, we'll just see. Okay. This Decay's like spreading. They all seem to be fighting in this room. What's up? Did you down the Aizawa? Because I'm gonna shield him. Hey man, I've joined your team momentarily. Also, did she... Hey man, I have not joined your team momentarily. I thought I could use you as bait, but it seems like she's kind of moved down low to get taken out by the Shigaraki. So you know what? I'm gonna rob her real fast. This Shigaraki... Is it right? I'm trying to see if I can catch him trying to collect himself. Hey, Elmi. Hit him once. Let's wait and see if he wants to counter. There it is. End up missing my rock by a mile and taking it. I got lucky. That didn't get grabbed. That could have been a TOD setup. This two Tomuras, so at least we know they're not on the same team. They gotta fight each other a little bit. We just need to get out the scene of the crime and collect myself momentarily. And then attempt to take down one of the two Tomuras, if not also just a Mirio, who possibly is going this way to heal up. How we doing this, homie? In the corner healing? You gonna counter? Boo. Like, I did it and he didn't do it. Like, he had the slowest reaction known to man. That's not on me. He also misplayed right there. No, that was a free down, actually, because he instant fired off that beta, and we could have got a punish. But, like, I looked at him, Togehatsu goes this way, and he didn't do it instantly, bro. His slow reaction threw me off. Looks like he's not trying to attack us. I just don't know where why are there so many Shigaraki? I don't know where the Mirio kind of went. But there's just so many Shigarakis right now. What's up, homie? You will get a guard break on me, but I'll try to at least throw some rock, catch your wake up. I should have kept the shield out. Because he would have just done a Gamma straight into my shield, and we could have just taken the free punish. I'm going to keep it out, yeah. I've learned that you do not respect the shield that you see in front of you. Now, sadly, in the process of doing this, I am getting kind of low, and he has his teammate with him. So I'm going to danger ping. Shigaraki at least should back off. Momo might want to look after me, but nah. Would you be healing in this corner? You're not exactly who I was looking for, I'll be honest. I was kind of eyeing the Shigaraki, but it's fine. Knock her back. Let's try to actually activate special actions time so we get the damage decrease again. Are you? Yes, you are. Armor through that. I don't really care. Have the shield out. Do you get the down on her? Again, I want to say you were on team with that Tomura, right? I think he did just attack me from behind. Shoto as well. So, I mean, they should try to save you, but they're just not going to. He's got a Team Green coming out. Got you. I'm gonna disengage. I didn't get both the rainbows off her body, and that kind of sucks. And I also upgraded the wrong thing, because I wanted to quickly begin retreating, right? Are you gonna actually... Rock Ricochet? Give him a free alpha? So I get another free rock, maybe? Nah, he actually wants to live. This might put me all the way up. Nah, but Deku gets the down, so I'll take it. Was that in the corner? That was in the corner. AFO with Shigaraki ability. Rock does Ricochet. We do land a few. They're getting messed up outside, though, so let's turn our attention out here. And in truth, do I have a group heal? I do not. I was going to say in truth, we could try to heal up the fellas, but I'll just have faith that they can do more or less. Rock. Take care of themselves, maybe. He's elevated. I'm just going to spray this over towards Deku to back him up. Try to ricochet off the wall, maybe. But it would seem that we just have... Oh my goodness, that we just have Shigaraki who's just holding this area down. I don't know what she was doing. She kind of gave him a free grab. She was just like standing in the corner. Put a slam down. Holy decay. We gotta get the special action active if I can. Because there's just so much kind of happening here. Are you guys in the corner collecting yourselves? Hit him with that. Looks like he's still not stuck in the corner. He's low though, so me or Deku can get the down. Then we get the stagger, but you get the stagger. He's gonna go down the staircase because we're both up here. My goodness. Now we have AFO Shigaraki incoming. The Shigaraki is still super flesh. Okay. Got the down on him. As much as there's just another one. We're going down to that. We're not going down to that, but my goodness. Definitely gotta leave the ground and just leave. Toga gets down. I can't worry about Toga right now. Can't worry about Toga. We're gonna have to let that other Shigaraki confirm my down, and I can't get the other rainbows to max out my beta. What is with all the Tomuras in this lobby? They're all just being, like, summoned. That might actually spread and stop me, yeah. They're all just getting summoned to this area. What the heck? He does get her attack, so he can bring her back, so that's not too bad. How am I doing on loot? We'll do a little bit of a loot refreshment, and then maybe, if I can get my flight, let's start aiming. Let's, like, focus Shigaraki, maybe. You got guard broken. I kind of want to focus you. My Deku's also not pinging, so I don't think I need to necessarily look back for him either. He looks like he is actually here with me, so we can get the down, possibly. Get what I need to max out this, finally. And then all should be well. What is this lobby? Why are there so many Shigarakis right now? What's happening? I do hear you inside this room, by the way. Hey. I said hey. I said hey. Maybe I could have gotten an extension there, because he still is in hit stun, right? That building should be safe for Deku to rest. I'm going to just kind of leave him to it while I look for, what's his name? Tokoyami. But in the event that I don't see him, we can go for a different meta character, right? Someone got down. You want to confirm that so bad. You throwing barrels? And Aizawa, let's disengage. Ooh, messed up the flight. Messed it up twice. I'm embarrassed. Don't look at me. I just want to disengage over here so we can activate this tuning. And then maybe go for the Shoto. Don't even know who that was down on. I'm just going to start throwing some rocks. Someone else got down, I guess. Someone else is also flesh. Aim for a wake-up catch. He's going to go this way. Down him. A lot of people got down. I think the compress was mine, and this one was my, the compress was mine. This is my Deku's. So I'll ping his loot if he wants it. I will never touch... He touched my rainbows. I was going to say I will never touch another man's rainbows. Unless it's my opponent's. Honestly, him armoring through that kind of works against him because I got 2 betas off for free. I'm trying. I'm trying. Yes, okay, I got one. Oh, we'll just try to jail him in Storm for as long as we can. My HP is not the highest either, but we need to just keep him back, I was going to say. He's super low up there. It's just, we need to get to a spot to maybe go for a group hill because we're all getting kind of low. And again, this lobby has so many Shigarakis that one grab will down us. Toga goes down. I mean, I left the ground. She decided not to. Deku's trying to save her. Don't throw your life away for her, homie. We can just get the res on her at a later point, right? Guard break him. Throw a rock. Give him another free alpha. Ooh, you want to grab me so bad. Throw another rock. Slam him deep in Storm. I imagine one of the Tomuras is this guy's teammates. He very well could get stayed, but again, I'm gambling. I see the gist of where he is. We're going to go back and check on Aizawa. Just to verify, yeah. Just to verify that he will go down. We got a Assault Kiri. Are you going to come down with Gamma? I'm just going to house my shield out. Block that. I feel like this matchup is a winning one for the Strike Kiri player, right? Kind of scary. It's only a winning matchup because I feel like I can just block whatever he wants to go for. Let's activate this like that. He's going to keep my shield up. He can't ever do an attack towards me. And if we get the guard break on him, we're in a good spot. While I want to focus him down, and that's what I want to do, it's not what my teammates necessarily want to do, so let's look back and actually try to take the same fight as them if we can. Racking some damage. He's going for a group hill. The Shigaraki wants to grab me. I'll ping this, because I don't know if I can necessarily get away from these 2 people. Try to block back the Shigaraki. That didn't hit either of them. That sucks. Yeah, they're taking a fight with the other team, I think, so I need to just disengage and get to them. What's up? See if we can look at the same target so it all goes well. Though she kind of came to my area, and she's also just sitting in the decay for fun. Assault Endeavor. Wait a sec. Kiri's back. Nice. No, not nice. Shield up. Shield didn't get up in time. I will be retreating backwards. He could come into Storm and fight me. But I was going to go for a green and Storm, and then I might go for a Team Green because they're getting hurt. Very preemptive Team Green. Just in case, yeah, just in case they start taking a lot. This is the only group I got. They got to mine their HP a little bit. And then I need to get to a spot where I can get my shields up. Plus Ultra Shigaraki, that means a plus Ultra Beta likely coming out. Yep. Yep, that Endeavor's probably low if he's flying this way, but in truth, he's going for a group hill. I'll choose to trust it. They're just going to kind of camp, right? Because Shigaraki just keeps putting down the beta. So I'll just look outside for who's on her. Take him down, I guess. Fighting inside there is way too risky. I'd rather just take a fight outside. Because they have Momo cannons. They just have a lot in their favor. If you want to throw knives, that's free DPS for you, by the way. Yep. Have a rock. Before I get grabbed again, let's actually be smart and get my greens up. Though. Alright, nice. I was going to say, he's looking like he's running for dear life, so we can take him down. I see a bunch of group hills that I low-key want. Let's play for a wake-up catch in the Momo. Don't get it. Shigaraki puts down his stump. We gotta mind our HP because a lot of damage is coming through. Toga might go down because she's pushing inside that room. In advance, let's try to get my hands on the group kills that I can, because I just think we're going to need them, to be honest. And then also, hey, seems like she's low. Nice. Was Shigaraki also back there? Shigaraki was. Before we get grabbed, just going to keep on moving. Whichever way he comes, I'll have a rock more or less set up for him. It's Shigaraki and Endeavor. There he is. I should get this off, and then we can just start throwing rocks. He's used up all his movement. We can get the down on him, because he was in Storm for a while. Their Endeavor very well could have been down too, so we might just be done here. Either the Endeavor's down, or he's marinating. Either or. We'll find out in a sec. I guess we should try to... Ooh, that's bad. I was about to say, I guess we should try to get to high ground, so we can go for the, what is it? Just watch over the Shigaraki's body if we can, but gotta save him. You know, the Endeavor got down to Storm, so we're fine. That was just genuinely AoE spam galore. We had all the Shigarakis kind of locking down an area with their betas nonstop. There was a Momo inside, Assault Endeavor. There was just a lot of AoEs kind of going out. A lot of AoEs were definitely going out that match. I still don't know why. I feel like there was like 3 or 4 Strike Shigarakis. A lot of them. Just a lot of them. This character, though, still feels very, very strong to use, man. He really does feel very, very strong to use, even though I'm playing him, like, really basic. Again, you can do way more with this character. I just barely use him, so I just play him very straightforward. But, like, just like the alpha with the beta, flying around nonstop, having really good movement that you can do over and over and over again. The beta being a shield and doing good damage. Countering those melee attackers like Assault Kirishima really, really hard. The Gamma as well, just being a really good projectile, to be honest. Being able to ricochet and hit people even if you miss. And if you do land the beta and land the Gamma, you kind of put them into a wake-up catch kind of scenario as well, where you kind of just loop it over and over and over again. The alpha being good for movement with pair with the beta once more, but also just kind of stunning opponents. Special action, lowering his damage that he's taken in. This character, just, he has it all, man. He really does have it all. With that being said, though, let's keep things moving along in the next match with him. Alright, well, this time around, I did feel like playing some solos, so I'm doing just that. Everyone, or for the most part, a lot of the people in the lobby when it's hot drop box. I landed up top here with another carry nearby, so we might have a manly little 1v1, who knows. Until that happens, I'm going to take my time, make my Gamma a little bit stronger, and then I guess we go from there. Alright, this lobby did have, I think, like 4 bots. I just got done taking down 2 of them, so I can get myself a maxed out beta now along with my maxed out Gamma. I'm going to try to head on over to, like, the Japanese house area, kind of, since that is where a lot of people did end up landing. See a ramp over there, but you know what? I'll live. We can maybe just see if I can get my third party on and just find somebody to fight. Though, over this way, the looks of it. Got ourselves a Rapid Mirio fighting a Tech Mirio. The Battle of Mirios. Hey, homie. Don't know who he's trying to counter. I'm going to eye the guy that I can take down and probably 2 alphas if we're being real. I should have played for Gamma Wake-Up Catch. Yeah, nah, 'cause he's going to go all the way up, isn't he? That's not going to be a hit. Rotate this way. Ooh. I'm missing so badly, he thinks he can heal up in front of my face. And I mean, he's not wrong. I'm missing. He's actually not wrong. Let's just play for a Gamma this time. How we attacking? He does have special action. Going this way. And an alpha. Or not an alpha, a Gamma. If he goes for a alpha of his own, hit him out of it, or he went for a Gamma, that's also fine. Looks like the Tech Mirio's over there. Was that a different Rapid Mirio? I can't tell. All the same. We're going to keep it moving along and head over there now. I mean, I see Endeavor. Is that what that fire was? I think it was. All I know is they're fighting this way. We have Tech Mirio, who's clearly retreating. I can try to scare a counter out of him. He's clearly low HP. So, that should be a punish, kinda, in a way. Thing is, now the Strike Endeavor's looking towards me. I thought he went over this way, so I went kind of quiet, so I can hear him, but nah. Seems like he's running back over here instead. He might hit the jump pad, to be honest. He does hit the teleporter. Endeavor also hits it. He's super low, so we're all just kind of looking. Hey, man. Ended up sniping that away from him. He has no reason to really want to confirm it now. And I just fell down into that. Yeah. And we had to definitely activate special action when I get a sec and just try to DPS my down and also DPS the Endeavor. In this situation, he has no reason to really roll that. He has no reason to help me obviously confirm because he's not his down. Though with the arrival of Mirio, things are kind of going better for me. Why are you still going for me? Isn't the Mirio on you? Hey man, I'm going to act like I'm dropping. I'm not going to act like anything. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I was going to try to bait the Mirio to fall down and keep fighting the Endeavor. But you know what? In truth, I messed up. In truth, I want to just leave. I just want to leave. Oh, the Mirio's down low taking a fight probably with Endeavor again. Or no, he's fighting. This lobby just has a Mirio infestation, man. There's so many Mirios right now. Can land the Ricochet Rocket thing on him. Catch him with this. He might have his Beta to get out of the situation. The other Mirio decides to help him. There's the Beta. We can roll that. Do get the hit there. He has to go for an Alpha. The issue is the other Mirio is making it hard for me to line up to punish him for going for Alpha if he wants to. How are we doing this, man? You can't be permeating for too long. He does a Beta. Honestly, I've memorized you. You're green. We're going to act like we're leaving. And then we're springing all the way back up. We're not going to spring all the way back up. TP is this way. Okay. Roll that. We're going to activate Hardening just in case I do eat an attack. We're going to try to juke this guy. Sounds like he really wants me, so he might see me juke back out this way. Hopefully he doesn't, though. Then we can round this corner over here and go for a heal. And then, because he interfered so much, I do want to get him out the way. So I'll try to get him out of here next chance I get. Fellas. That Mirio's up top. We got Assault Overhaul taking a fight on that staircase. Looks like he's also working his way. Never mind, I didn't even notice you went under. That's on me. Hit him out of that. Hit him again. The rock on a ricochet and help me out. Do I get another free hit on you, or like, what are we doing? Boo. I don't have any rocks to throw at you, though, sadly. I'm mashing Gamma in case his power combo drops. I mean, now he has me low. No one's going to run interference for me, so I got to take my leave. We're going to look for a spot to collect myself. And then retake this fight. I mean, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like the Endeavor's gotten involved. I think I was hearing his Beta go off. What if I don't go that way? What if I... So we know it's a tech Dobby, I guess, in the lobby. What if I don't go that way? Overhaul's getting beat down. We have Endeavor here. We can throw a rock. Maybe play for a second rock wake-up catch. Try to fling myself over this way, though the Beta didn't come out in time. He gets down by Endeavor, who I can only imagine is healing nearby. So I'm not necessarily a year back. Hit him. I'll take that trade. Okay. Ooh, you just got comboed hard. He was under the ground for so long, longer than I was expecting. But now we have to deal with Endeavor, who very well could want to come up here. Nope. I'll take the guard break. Really, the hard knockdown came in that fast? I want to trade with a rock. No, the other Mirio's back. This Endeavor's criminally low HP. I just ended up falling. I see the gist of where he's trying to get to. We're not going to get up there, though. Do I trust the other Mirio to chase him down? I guess I have no choice but to. So I can maybe just try to collect myself over here. Maybe he downs the Endeavor, maybe not. Time will tell. And by time, I mean I will tell. Hey, you didn't down the Endeavor, did you? You kind of let me down, didn't you? I trusted you. I gave you a simple task. You have your Beta. Yes, you do. Have a Gamma. Well, now we just have to catch his, his Alpha wake up. And he goes for the quick fire one. Rock, you got me? No, Endeavor's now behind me too. What is happening down here? Now what? He's getting power combo? He'll probably go for me. Yeah, now he'll probably go for me. Even though he's fighting the overhaul, he'll go for me. So now, my fault. Have fun with that Mirio. Y'all are having a lore-accurate moment. Who am I to deny that? I'm burning through all my healing. I just want to get it down in so I can get a restock, but this is going to be the last of my healing for a while. I heard that. Someone's coming up the staircase, I think. Hey, he did see me. Do you go underneath, or like, what do we do? He's not moving. Why did he... Of the two Mirios, you were the most annoying, so that's not how I wanted this fight to end, but I'll... Did your controller die? Like, what happened to you? I need the loot refreshment, so I'm just gonna... Don't mind me. I have a forest. I'm probably hearing them fighting down low, right? If I had to guess. Looks like Mirio taking a fight with Endeavor. Endeavor's taking a fight with me, actually. My fault. See where everyone wants to... Wow. That actually rotated around and hit me. Also, who is that? Is it... So we know who one of the last fighters is. It's going to be a frog lurking. Okay. Okay. We're going to choose to ignore the frog and let her live her best life. Of the threats, we probably got, what, Endeavor seeming like the most threatening. So I'll try to see if I can figure out where he is and take him out. Otherwise, we keep it moving down the staircase, maybe? What's up? It looks like the frog came out of hiding. I'm just going to flood the rock this way. Keep catching both of them. Once again, just going to keep flooding the rock. Not too sure, though. Tokiami? Hey, Ami. Before we... Prominence. I was gonna say, before we get third party by anybody, what if we maybe... be a little smart here, because I still don't have much healing. Ooh. That's gonna suck. That's a lot of damage. I didn't realize he did that prominence from down low. I thought he did it from above. And now I gotta deal with the Endeavor, who's actually chasing after us. I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Don't catch my wake up. I messed up. Very massive mistake on my part. We're just gonna do it the easy way. He could easily have his super jumps to chase after me. I'm just banking that he doesn't. Oh my goodness. He's scary. He's really scary. I'm afraid. I feel like I'm playing a horror game. Hide from Endeavor. I mean, it sounds like someone just got taken down. And, ooh, that was unfortunate timing. Mirio's also low. He might have his beta, but in the event that he doesn't, he's not going to use it to attack this time. I'm going to let the Mirio go, because you were definitely just the most pressing threat that I've come across, so we're not going to waste that chance to get him out the way. Mirio's probably collecting himself in the corner. And take him down super fast. So now it's me left with, like, the Dobby, who I've only really seen his traps, and then also the Frog, who just hasn't done much. So I'm hearing... And he just... Why does he put all his traps in one spot? That's so weird to me. Also, his Gamma, like, vanished for a second, so I thought I was good. If I down him, it should just be over, because, again, we're just left with the Hider Frog. Ooh, it's not the Frog, it's you. What's going on with you? He's going to try to go down low, so I guess I'll go down low with you. Activate this, I suppose. Tokiyami gets to collect himself for free, but you do not. And at once, he's going to wake up Gamma, but I mean, I'm just going to go for my Gamma on his. Tokiyami is here to third party, so I got to be careful, I guess. And because of your arrival, you're not even fully healed up. What are you doing? I don't really know where the Dobby went because of this guy showing up. He got rezzed. He went down to Storm, I think. But I mean, we just have to keep looking this way a little bit. How we doing this, man? Hello? He rezzed himself, so I know I can take my time and execute them both. He has Speedy Self-Revive. That is a tuning that a lot of Tokiyamis run, I believe. But we can take him down. Okay, now where's my Dobby? Where's my Dobby? He's got Speedy Self-Revive. So I gotta, like, DPS them both. Dobby's gonna get rezzed. Have some rocks coming out. Okay, he should be consumed. Okay, they're both consumed by Storm. We're fine. It's over. I'm pretty sure he had Speedy Self-Revive anyways, because he got up super, super fast at the end there. My curiosity, I feel like checking. Let's see. Does he have... Yeah, he has Speedy Self-Revive. Okay, I was going to say, I'm not going crazy. He definitely rezzed himself super fast, so yeah, that tuning. That was just a combination of, like, Mirio overload. There were so many Mirios, and also just, like, again, hide from the Endeavor, because that Endeavor, he was scaring me, bro. He was kind of scaring me. Alright, that will do it for the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like, subscribe. Strike Kirishima, again, I think this character is very, very strong. Easily among the strongest in the entire game. Again, I play him at a very basic level because I barely play him. But if you actually know what you're doing, if you know how to do the combos and all that stuff, this character, he is scary strong. Even if you do just play him kind of basically, too. I feel like you just get, like, a really good value out of his kit. He just has a really, really good moveset in this game. And it still just really shocks me that this man, he just never really ever pops up in any patches. Since his release, he just never really does. And that's just, like, really surprising to me. But with that being said, let me know your own thoughts on Strike Kirishima in the current state of the game, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.